Oh my god! Oh, did you see that? Did you see that? It's right over there! It's right over there! Oh my god! What's up, guys? It's Ben from Chompt Reviews, and I'm trapped in the closet. I wanted to review Cloverfield to ask, why are people so excited for 10 Cloverfield Lane, but what I found was just so spooky. They're after me, they're right outside, and they ate Walter, guys. They ate Walter! Why are people so excited for this movie? I know this is all a real mystery right now, but let's go review the movie. We'll get it over with. Oh, let's go, review the movie. Go, run the clip, run the clip. Run the clip! There is one thing about 10 Cloverfield Lane that is deja vu level similar to what made the first Cloverfield what it was. And that is one thing that J.J. Abrams does dang well. He brings the audience a mystery. He has a style that keeps us searching for answers and stuck wondering. Just like how you probably feel when you try to think about The Force Awakens and all the questions that brought, there's so much room for speculation. But to even start talking about 10 Cloverfield Lane, we need to first discuss its blood brother, Cloverfield. Unlike usual, I want to talk about this movie's negatives first, and I'll start with how dang shaky the camera is. This movie's not fit for riders who are pregnant, prone to motion sickness, or queasiness. When I first saw Cloverfield, I was 12 and had never seen a really good found footage movie like the Blair Witch Project, so this movie's style really blew my mind. And while it's done really well compared to some of the other found footage movies that are absolute garbage, I don't think this movie would have worked as well any other way. And it can definitely add to the feeling of chaos. But this movie has so much shaky cam focusing on nothing, it just hurts my brain. Also, out of the 6 people in this cast, there are 2 that I recognize, and they aren't the main ones. The girl from Scott Pilgrim and TJ Miller, who is a powerhouse comedian now. Any interview he does, he just cracks up the interviewer nonstop. But in Cloverfield, spoilers baby, ready, set, go, her friggin' head explodes, and TJ Miller is behind the camera the whole movie, so you never really see his face even. You can see it in some moments. Oof. But his comedy in this movie can only really be done through voice work, which he is good at, but definitely not his specialty.
For it. That was...
You know what? I'm not going to make anyone wait any longer, you know?
You could argue that the monster's CGI looks outdated, but it's such a unique design that you've got to respect them making something original. But it's very clear that these little creatures that fall off of it are completely for plot reasons only, for when the characters are in small spaces like the subway that the big monster can't reach them. While mystery is probably the biggest piece to the movie-making process of Abrams, when we finally see the monster, the crew is supposed to be flying away to safety, but instead the pilot is too busy trying to get us a good look at the action. And while the monster jumping out of the smoke is spooky, and it helps with the plot, why did he just target this little tiny helicopter when there's all these other aircrafts bombing you? And oh my god, don't you just hate it when people say oh my god too much?
That makes no sense. Oh my god.
Did you guys see that?
Oh god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh god.
Near the statue.
Well, I could keep nitpicking, but I do like this movie. Actually, how does anyone survive this? Or this? That is not happening. I only hate because I love. Well, let's get on to what I like. I like how Abrams makes the beginning of this movie feel like a completely different movie, focusing on a going away party for our main character who is moving to Japan. Japan! Get it? Godzilla! And after a second viewing, it might seem like it's going on for too long, but it does get you immersed in the story real well before a big baddie daddy shows up. Abrams' style is almost more of a restyling of his favorite movies, from remaking stories in a brand new way. Wait, Star Wars wasn't a remake, was it? To just reusing techniques. Abrams has done his homework, so he keeps the monster out of sight just enough to keep us intrigued until the end. Because everyone wants to know what this monster is, what it looks like, what the heck it's doing. This all revolves around Abrams' big tool, the mystery box. Even by the end of the movie, we haven't solved all the mysteries, but this was intentional because Abrams said that if you were in the moment, if you were in this disaster, you wouldn't have any information either. And even the last shot of the movie's a mystery. If you look close enough, you can see something falling from the sky, which might be the monster. But the wiki says it was a satellite that fell, and it also says the monster came from inside the Earth. So why did this fall from space? What's going on? I don't know. it's a mystery. And the mystery box has led us to this new movie, 10 Cloverfield Lane. Will this movie even answer our questions that we still have waiting around from the first movie? Or is it just going to be completely different? Because supposedly the monster did die by getting nuked at the end of the movie, so maybe this is more like a Twilight Zone type thing. Like multiple stories under one name? Maybe connected by a theme or an idea of some sort? And Cloverfield is more of a code name, which it was for the first movie. Before it was released, Cloverfield was just a code name used as a secret name until they decided to just use it as a title, because it's kind of like secret tapes anyways. So why should we be excited for 10 Cloverfield Lane? Well, for the mystery! There's so much mystery! We don't know anything! We can't really tell that much from the new trailer about the outside world, so it could be a Cloverfield monster, or it could just happen to be in the world and be about anything else. Maybe because of the monster, the government enacted some sort of crazy martial law, and they used Jaegers like from Pacific Rim or something. Those guys fought way scarier monsters than this guy, so that could work. I don't know. It could be anything. Well, personally, I can't wait to see what happens because it looks like a really interesting story. This girl is trapped and doesn't know whether her captor is trying to help her, keeping her safe from monsters outside, or actually just keeping her captive. I love John Goodman. Mary Elizabeth Winstead is a really good actress, and Gallagher Jr. is supposed to be good in The Newsroom. I'll be sure to check back with you guys when that movie comes out. I'm very excited for 10 Cloverfield Lane, so I hope you guys are too. So, I'm going to give Cloverfield a B. It could have been much better, but it does well with tone and effect, and the pacing is pretty good. The characters often take breaks. Actually, they really often take breaks. Actually, it gets really boring. Maybe the pacing wasn't so good. Yeah, maybe more of a B-. But I still really like this movie. So, what do you think about 10 Cloverfield Lane? Or about the first film, just Cloverfield? I'm always looking to talk to you guys in the comment section, so share this video to get more buzz for the mystery around 10 Cloverfield Lane. And as always, like and subscribe if you're into what I'm doing here. I always appreciate the support, so thanks for joining the Chompt Down, and I hope to see you soon. Take care, ladies and gentlemen.